Hello, welcome back. Today I will be taking a look at a cover by Angelina of Funny Valentine. My Funny Valentine. I think that's the title. Uh, anyway, yeah, this is from her Instagram page, account, whatever it's called. And yeah, sometimes I don't know which is which because even though I'll get it from her Instagram account, it may say TikTok on it on the video, so I don't know exactly how that works. Whatever. I'm just wherever I see them, then I try and react to them when I can. Yeah, I'm interested to see this. I don't know what's going on, but it's always interesting to see what she's doing. It says here, it's sort of like she did it herself, so this is going to be interesting. How does it go? Okay, start. Start. Hey.
My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. You look so laughable. Unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of art. Here's your
Hold on a second. It kept moving around. I was like dizzy from it. So she's basically, this is she's just going around. It looks like a store and just filming herself. And I guess she must have taped this earlier, like the sound itself. And is that because she sang this before, but I think this is new, right? So this is interesting. She sort of filmed herself. It's cute.
figure, less than Greek. Is your mouth a little weak?
Wait, I'm just gonna go back a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna go back a little bit. I don't like to interrupt her, so.
Photographable, yet you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak when you open it to speak? Are you smart? But don't change your hair from me, and not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay.
Okay, at first I thought she was just filming this, like one of those solo selfie things, But obviously there's somebody else with her because, they're filming. And she's doing all these poses, and it's like she's getting very good at the poses, different types of different styles, very much like a model. I wonder if that's something that she also wants to do. That'll probably, I don't know, come in handy while you're doing pictures for whatever, for publicity pictures and so on, for her album, for her songs and so on. So yeah, so that should be interesting as well. Anyway, let me just go back a little bit. She's got the pouting, and then she's got like the very very humble, sweet style. Very, that's what we know her as. This is a perfect picture, I think, of Angelina. pensive, sweet, beautiful, and talented.
Hey, little Valentine, stay. Each day is Valentine's Day.
I wonder if she's still hanging around Heidi Klum, getting some pointers from her. She's in a store, of chandeliers, which is sort of interesting,
Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak when you open it to speak? Are you smart? But don't change your hair from me, and not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay.
She's so tall, right? But I don't know what she's doing, but it's just like it's very much like a model, and she's presenting herself like a model as well. So this is a nice little gift, I guess, for her fans for Valentine's.
Each day is Valentine's Day.
In a way, I think for me anyway, I'd be interested more if she spoke about things as well, at certain points. Just like I saw a little clip of that she spoke. She had just a couple of words, and I found that quite interesting because she had a deeper voice than I expected, and I get the feeling she's very much like in control of matters, just from those couple of words. She's like, as even when she was younger, they used to refer to her as the boss, right? And I get that feeling too, that she's in control of what's going on around her, and maybe that's why she keeps it limited to what I see here is two people, basically her and someone else. I don't know who's with her. Very controlled atmosphere. So. Like it's controlled. Everything I think around her is nicely controlled, so it's pretty cool. I don't see a lot of people around her, so hopefully she's not alone. I think it's a family thing. She's surrounded probably mainly by family, I would guess. So anyway, this was quite interesting. And again, I think it's just a gift to people, for Valentine's Day. Like this is, I think, the third song in a row that I've done. First it was The Hating Game, then, what was the other one? Love is a Game. And now this one here, Valentine's Day. So, I get the feeling that this is where I think she may go towards, or maybe it's just the time of the year, whatever. Romantic songs and so on. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. I would like to go further and maybe take this opportunity to sort of like use this as a jumping board, to something a little bit more profound. For those who are interested, for those who are not, have a nice day. Take care. I just want to see how this goes, and then maybe if people are not interested, that's fine. I don't want to talk about things that people don't want to hear. So, but generally speaking, the idea of love, what is it? What is love? Just like what is life? And love is the hardest thing, to arrive at, because if you can capture it in the sense of understand it fully, not just intellectually, but totally feel it, as for what it is, completely absorbed, you become it as opposed to understanding it. It is a transformative thing. It is enlightenment in itself. And we're sort of stuck as a human species with this human condition of this life of a duality, and the duality of life, which is comprised of beginning and ends, love and hate or indifference and things like that. These are all temporary things, and the question is, like life and death, heaven and hell, all these are all part of the dualities of our human condition and the way we think. But the question is there anything that is permanent? Is there anything that it does not have an opposite? It does not belong in that duality of things. If love has elements in it associated with jealousy, envy, things of that nature, then it's not a permanent thing. It's not a love that I'm referring to. Okay, it's not something beyond our human consciousness. It's still part of it. To experience something that's beyond the human consciousness, we have to actually feel or be outside of it, and that's where the difficulty comes in, whether it's possible or not, and is there a way to go to that place outside of our own human consciousness? Sort of like asking, is there a way to know or to find out what there is outside of the universe? It's a very similar question. And and like I said, the one way to do so is to go through a process of elimination of what love is not. And but that's a very difficult thing to do. And I don't know if I can actually try and explain something like that, at least from an intellectual point of view. But it's still only an intellectual thing, That's why ultimately people have to explore that within themselves, and to find these answers. I don't know if I can talk about that further. I'm not really. My mind is not really focused. Not focused. Really open today to do that, but I just want to sort of like talk about it a little bit and see if there's any interest in going into that or other things of similar nature. I spoke of a while back, which I shared a part of a video that I did for one of the Aurora interviews or something that she was doing. And I spoke about the emotion of greed and how that, what effects that has in constructing the society and the world that we live in. Just that one emotion. And all the different emotions of our human consciousness and how we are basically are the construct of our society, So it's not just greed, when we look at other emotions such as, say, fear, there's things that develop from that emotion that creates the world that we live in, and also what we believe and all these other things. So that's another question. But anyway, I just want to touch upon that a little bit. And anyway, so have a great day, Angelina. Like I said, all these videos, I'm trying to sort of like use them as well, not only to express what they're doing and react to what they're doing and so on, but also to try and see if I can also point out certain things to help people maybe see things in a different way. I don't know if I could do that, but anyway, probably not. But anyway, okay, so have a great day. Thank you very much for listening. Bye, Angelina.